Hi, so today I want to do a spring makeup using full face of SUQQU, and I'm also gonna use SUQQU brushes. So let's start doing it. And the foundation I'm using is SUQQU the Cream Foundation, and I am in the shade 025. It's a quite nice match for me, but a little bit peachy is the texture. It's just a normal cream foundation texture. This cream foundation is my favorite foundation, especially for my skin today. I have redness, some hyperpigmentation, some dry patches, like all the textures and some breakouts. And this foundation, what's good about it is it actually covers your skin texture, which usually foundation don't do that for you. Actually, a lot of foundations do the opposite. It emphasizes your skin texture and make your skin look, even though it covers the pigmentation, but it makes your texture look worse. A lot of foundation do that, at least for me, but this foundation is not. I feel like it's covering what it needs to cover, and it smooths out the skin, and your skin still looks like a natural skin. It doesn't look like a very heavy foundation is on your lip. It actually really look like just bare skin, but it a little bit better, a little bit more even. So this is a very light layer, so you can see there is still something peeking out of the foundation because it's not a full coverage one, but still it's much more like perfected. It almost feels like a filter on the face, so I really like it. I think I might be finishing this foundation this year because I use it a lot when my skin is not in very good condition. It's hard to tell on the camera, but all the texture and redness and dry patches is just gliding over on it and almost make the dry patches invisible, which is quite weird because a lot of foundation actually just stuck on the dry skin and make the dry skin look more visible, but this one never does that to me. The foundation is done. I think this camera is not very good at picking up the skin texture, so maybe you cannot see it, but at least you can see the natural sheen it gives you. It's a very skin-like glow. It looks like you just put on some moisturizer. Concealer. Actually, this was released with the cream foundation. It's a little bit too dark for me, but I didn't get any lighter shades because I don't really use concealer that much. A little bit too orangey and dark for around the eyes, but it works when you blend it out. So yeah, like you can see, it's basically the same color as foundation. And even the foundation was a little bit orange. It doesn't really look like it's that orange. I have a very olive skin tone, so I feel like it's a quite nice match to my skin. The powder, and this is the powder, the sheer loose powder. It's quite a nice lightweight powder. I'm just gonna apply some around my eyes and my nose because my skin is so dry. This powder, by the way, it's a very nice powder, very lightweight. You can barely see it on your face. Like, there's no like powderiness on your face, but at the same time I don't feel this powder does any more than that. It just sets the foundation and looks very invisible, but it doesn't really like minimize the pores or anything. It's just set your skin and be invisible. Doesn't really do much more than that. Now the center of my face is set. You can see it's pretty much, like I said, invisible. You cannot tell there's powder on my face. You just can see this area is matte, but it doesn't look like powder at all. For eyebrows, I usually use eyebrow powder. That just works better for my eyebrows. And today I'm using the SUQQU Balancing Eyebrow in 01 Moss Green. They changed up the packaging and the looking of this one, but I think the formula and the color isn't changed that much, so this is the old one. There's two brushes in it. Actually, these brushes are very nice brushes. This is what they like sold as a single brush. This is almost the same. It's not like some other brand. They put like a very cheap brushes in the packaging that you cannot even use. With SUQQU, it's never like that. I'm mixing these two. This is a brown green color, and this is a cool toned, a little bit yellow kind of dark brown. The green one is really the color to cancel the redness of your skin in this eyebrow area. Even if you're using this palette every day, you may not finish it in 5 years. So, and that's actually one of the reasons why I like eyebrow powder so much, because it just saves you so much money. You buy one eyebrow powder and use it every day. It can last you like up to 5 or 6 years. And for eyebrow pencil, sometimes I feel like I can finish one in even a month if I'm doing my makeup every day. And yeah, this is my eyebrow. I think this color, the lightest color, is either for blend your eyebrow so it looks more natural. Let's do that using the little brush it comes with. You just brush the front part to make it more blended and natural. The eyeshadow I'm using is the Signature Color Eyes in 4. This is a very pretty quad, but there's only one downside about this quad. It's just it doesn't have that much of variety to it. You can only do like 1 or 2 looks using this palette. Using these two SUQQU brushes. I don't know how to say this kind of brush. It's like a very large pencil brush. This shade, light nudie pink color to as a base. I really like this new SUQQU eyeshadow formula. It's really a updated formula. It's very easy to blend, and the powder is so finely milled. Changing up to this kind of shape, like a patting brush, and this color, this peachy pinky shimmer color. It's very pretty. And actually, I don't think you even need brushes with this palette. You can just use your finger, and it probably works better anyway. There's a very delicate sheen to this eyeshadow. I really like that about SUQQU. There's never too much drama into it. And let's put that on with the finger. Finger can make it a little bit more pigmented. A lot of SUQQU eyeshadows works very well with finger, so don't be hesitant to try to use your finger. On my bottom lash line, and yeah, now it's the darkest shade, and even I said this is darkest shade, it doesn't get that much darker, so I think that's why you cannot do any looks with this palette, because there's not a very dark color to help you to change the look. Some on the lower lash line. This glitter topper. It swatched like shit, really. It swatched like nothing. But on your eyelid, it's very nice glitter. I feel this kind of glitter is the kind of glitter that you can wear every day, go to the work or anything without being too dramatic, because some glitter is really too shiny, too big of a sparkle. Feels like you're going to the club or something like that. This is just a very subtle, very chic way of wearing glitter. I really like this glitter formula. Let's curl our eyelashes. This eyelash color is also from SUQQU. This is my favorite eyelash color because of the shape. It's much more flat than most of the eyelash color on the market, which is very nice for Asian eye shape, because our eye shape is a little bit more flat. So those one that's so curved, usually it's like hard to get every hair into the clip, but this one really holds every single hair into it. It's like a perfect shape for my eyes. I think it's around $20, which is, I think, a quite normal price for high-end eyelash colors. And for SUQQU, I think that's not a very expensive price. And I have been using this definitely over 5 or 6 years, and it still works strongly. And you can change this rubber part. They sell this part separated. I don't know if this eyeliner is still, how to say, permanent. Did they get rid of this product from their line? I don't know. This is the SUQQU Eyeliner Creamy. That's just the name of this product, and I mean the shade 4 brown. It's a very dark brown color. This one is has a good formula, so I don't mind spend the extra time using it. And I have this powder eyeliner for more than 1 or 2 years, I think, but it's not drying out. It works perfectly, so that's nice. But I'm not very good at using this kind of eyeliner product, so I'm kind struggling with it. Now my eyeliner and mascara has done. Because I don't have a SUQQU mascara, so I just used the one I currently using. But I'm curious to try it. I think there's a lot of good reviews about SUQQU mascara, so I'm definitely gonna try it when I use up what I already have. So the face, I also don't have any contouring or bronzing powder, bronzing product from SUQQU, and also I think that's because they don't usually do that. And in Asian beauty, the bronzing is not a very important step in the makeup, so we're just gonna skip the step. Maybe we can just use the blush in a more bronzing, contouring kind of way. And what I'm using is this SUQQU Powder Blush Compact in 102. Even though I think it's a limited edition, but it's still in stock in a lot of websites like Selfridges or Cult Beauty, so you can still get it. Or maybe even on their official site, I don't know. When you first look at this palette, you're probably thinking, if you are a skin tone that's like me, like a light medium, you probably think the color is too dark and it's not very easy to use. It's more for a tanner skin tone, but actually it's not that hard to use, because even though these blushes look like it's a very dark color, but they are very easy to blend, and it's hard to get too much product on your brush, because it's very, first of all, it's a sheer formula. It's pigmented, but the formula has some translucency in it, so it doesn't like just so pigmented on your face. It's hard to blend. It's nothing like that. You just have to be a little bit careful about it. There's no fallout, so you won't get like that much product on your brush. And this way of applying blush really make your blush goes on very naturally, and it's hard to get it's hard to get patchy. And also this formula is very easy to blend, so it's hard to get patchy anyway. And this color, it's an orangey color, and there's a hint of brown in it, so actually it's okay to use this in a more blush and bronzer in one kind of way. And this SUQQU, oh, by the way, I'm using the SUQQU blush brush. It's a very famous brush from SUQQU because of Melissa Eldridge. But for me, I think this brush is a little bit too soft for me, so I'm actually not a very big fan of this brush, but it still works very nicely, especially when you're using a very pigmented blush. So just using a little bit of this golden highlight on the high points of my face. And this highlight is very strong. It's a very, very strong pigmented highlight, so don't use too much. If you use too much, it will look like a stripe on your face and looking a little bit cakey almost. But when you use a small amount, it's a very beautiful highlighter. It looks like a real dewy skin look, like you can see. The point of this is just not use too much. Use as little as you can and build it up slowly. Yeah, and a little bit on the inner corner. So what's left is lip, and I have 3 products to show you, which this 2 is the SUQQU Flawless Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade 2. Well, this is a limited edition one, so let's not mention it. And this lipstick, it's the SUQQU Extra Glow lipstick in 11. They're both nude colors. They does their nude color, I think, exclusively for Asian skin tone. So you never can get those, how to say, the concealer lip looking kind of nude. They are all very nice nude that to almost bright your complexion. So it's very nice. I use them a lot. So let's show you this lipstick at first. It's a peachy nude with a hint of brown in it. Actually, it pairs with this look quite nicely, and it's very, very moisturizing. It almost feel like a lip balm. And this is the color, the SUQQU Extra Glow lipstick in 11. But I use this color when I'm using a more smokier eye look. So let's take this off and put this gloss on. Actually, this gloss is a similar color to that lipstick I just showed. It's just a little bit sheer and more orangey than that one. And it's a very high shine formula. Very lightweight but moisturizing on the lips. Yeah, this is the look, the spring look, using full face of SUQQU. I really like it. It's I think this is a very SUQQU kind of look, a very natural, skin-like, chic kind of look. I really like it. So thank you for watching. Bye.